Hello everyone, and welcome back. Got some ribeyes on the grill right now. Melissa's in there frying up some zucchini slices and making a salad, and that's going to be lunch. Supposed to be another fairly warm day today, up to 83 or 85, and then possible storms tonight, and then all next week, low to mid 70s. Well, lunch was really good. It's been a while since we had a ribeye over charcoal. And then FedEx just delivered this finally. Ordered this a while back, and I'm glad it finally got here. This is a bale spear for the front of the farmhouse. It'll hook onto the bucket. I wanted to do a 3-point, I thought at first, but because I couldn't find one of these. Like, this thing is heavy, dude. This thing weighs, I know it's over 100 pounds. And it ratchets on with chains, so that looked pretty good to me. Because if I can lift it off, I can pull it off the trailer and everything, or I could stack one on top of another. But the kinds you usually see, they just have like a thing that you tighten underneath the... It hooks onto the metal and it tightens underneath. Well, I know that's not going to work. So this one I saw, and it was like, this one might work pretty darn good. I was worried for a minute. I thought, oh no, because the bucket on the tractor has that center dividing piece. But the bucket goes in here, and it is back a little bit where that comes down, and then the spears will... Okay, I shove in here, and then the big nut right here. Oh, these things are heavy. It says it'll lift 3,000 pounds, and then this big nut will go on this side right here. And then the ratchet, it'll go in here, around, and then, okay, then this will hook up in here somehow. I don't know if one of these goes on the other side, I suppose, and then hooks up here, and then you just ratchet it. I hope that works. I think it's going to work pretty good. It'll be easy to take off and put back on again. And I think it'll be way more maneuverable than putting one on a 3-point, because I'm so limited on how far up and down I can go with the 3-point. So anyway, we'll have to put this together and bring the tractor around. But I'm going to wait, because it's going to storm here, I think, coming up in a couple hours. But I want to get that backfield mowed, tall, but mow it anyway, and then I'll take the mower off, and then I can hook this up and play around with this. But anyway, it's definitely not cheaply made. Well, this afternoon, it's just rains just a little bit hardly nothing, just kind of sprinkling. And then we hear all this thunder, and I looked at the radar and there was red coming down at us, and then it split and went on each side of us. And now there's another band coming. I don't know, it's probably a half hour, 45 minutes away. And it's saying it's a 100% chance that we're going to get like 3/4 of an inch, but that's what they were saying before and it missed us. Well, it's about 15 minutes later. Definitely got some darker clouds coming from the northwest. Well, we're a little over an hour into it now, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. So far, 0.68 inches has fallen. This is going to be great. I mean, it's coming down a little fast for the garden because we're getting the puddles and stuff, but everything needed to be watered. Looks like we have some brighter skies coming. A total of 1.41 inches. I think it's finally done. You guys think you have lakes to play in now? Ducks look pretty excited. Good morning, everybody. About a half hour, I'm going to start up the grill again, and today we're going to do spare ribs. Got spare ribs and chicken wings that were in the reduced bin a long time ago. Just put them in the freezer. Montreal chicken ones. I thought I'm going to cook those up too, so I can eat those this week. Got the trucks moved back to where they're supposed to be so they're not sitting in the yard. I'm sure the garden just loved that rain last night. Everything looks pretty perky today. Melissa's in there frying up some more zucchini and making another salad. We have a ton of cucumbers in the garden, so that's why we're having salads. That's hot. I decided to push the tractor through here. I don't know if I'm going to go right here because it gets real hilly, or if I'll go through here, but I want to get back in here a little bit so they have like some trees to go under if it's really hot. And I mean, all of this isn't low at all, so I can move this fence line, everything back, and just go around. And I mean, that gains quite a bit if you look at it in comparison to the field there. That's quite a bit of good pasture. And then, like I said, they can get back in the trees here, and they could have shade. Right here it kind of drops off where I push this tree over. So if I just come right through here, I think that'll be kind of nice. Eventually I might go back into here, but for right now it kind of gets a little bit lower, then gets a little bit higher. And there's stuff here, old barrels and old watering tank. So I'm just gonna go on the other side of that because I'm pretty sure, I mean, I don't know, but as we drive through here, like we've got that thing there. There's just been a few things that have, I think that at one time they had kind of a little garbage place where they buried stuff here. So Melissa said she really didn't want the cows walking over all that. I guess once I get in here and check it out more, but for now, yeah, we'll just stay over there and fence that off. Every quarter acre helps. I ran the mower over this here, but probably 8 or 10 inches high. Look at how nice and thick this grass is, and that clover in there. For a field we weren't sure was going to do very good, especially with the spring that we had, it's really coming in nice. Especially up here. It must be more fertile up here. I guess it's just been wetter down in that lower area. I kind of like that, opening it up like that. Well, I didn't film anything yesterday. I was gone almost the whole day, and then it rained yesterday afternoon, so when I got home we got almost a half-inch of rain yesterday. And then today I was gone again, and now I'm home in the afternoon. It's probably getting close to 3 o'clock. And I'm just playing around with that electric fencer and just trying to figure things out. I mean, I already bought 2 ground rods, run them into the ground, and found out I should have bought galvanized versus brass or copper, whatever I just put in the ground. But it sounds like the problems with that come up later with stuff that, you know, happens with the chemicals and stuff, so everything should be fine. I can get power out of that solar one, and I don't know how good that battery in that solar one is though. But I can only, my tester has 4 lights, and I can get it on the bottom one and a little bit on the second one with the battery one. With the plug-in one, I can get the bottom 3 and a little bit on the highest one. So I'm just playing around. I mean, I just need to make sure that I have one that works. I think I might get on the tractor and mow that back field, because now, no rain today, but tomorrow afternoon and the following day it sounds like it's going to rain again. So I'm sure the tractor's going to need some fuel in it, because we've done quite a bit on the 10 gallons I put in there. So I'm going to go check that out and get out there and do some mowing. I got it all fueled up, added some oil. She's ready for work. That field sure does look a lot different than it did last year. It's so green this year with the new grass. I had a few things to do inside, and then Melissa came home from work, so I talked to her for a little bit. I want to get out on that cattle shelter roof and silicone those holes up there where the, it's used metal, where the other people had it screwed through, because it's warm out tonight, so I want to get this done. It's into August now, so the mornings feel kind of cool, which most of our summer has felt cool, but this afternoon sun is hot, and right now it's 5:56. So I want to get this done, and I told Melissa I'm going to do this, and she said, well, remember, we have to pick blackberries tonight. And it's like, oh no, I did not know I had to pick blackberries tonight. There's quite a few of them out there, but field on an ant hill. I looked at my knee and there was like 100 ants on my pants. Oh yeah, there's a ton of them there. That might have been a deer fly.
When I bend over like that,
all of this stuff over here is new growth. This is going to be, because I cut all this down earlier, this is going to be a ton of them next year.
Blackberry.
I gotta push that brush pile back. We ended up having a lot of it.
Trying not to breathe through my mouth.
They have not touched them. Well, they might have. This one's over here. They don't like them though.
I thought there was a huge pile.
No, I just brought like 5 or 6 out here. But I saw deer out here this morning and they didn't eat them. Melissa and I were just out picking those blackberries. Not a whole lot of them ready, but hundreds, thousands, whatever that are coming. And then we were doing we usually every night or every other night we'll drive around and look at things, and I saw a few potato beetles on my potatoes, so I went in and grabbed one of my containers of 7 dust and put that on there. My grandmother told me about that years and years ago, and that stuff works pretty good, so I always keep some on hand. Then the buggy was over here idling. It ran out of gas, so I didn't think I had anywhere to go tomorrow, but I'm going to run in and get some fuel for that, and the tractor and the lawnmower. Since we got a little over 2 inches of rain in the last 4 days, everything in here is really looking nice. But I did see that I've got to get out here tomorrow, because it's supposed to rain tomorrow night into the following day, and pick more peas. I mean, look at them all. Sweet corn's getting bigger. Ten more days and Melissa will be right now on a flight to, no, actually she will have got there. It's like 7:15 right now. She'll be down in Louisiana. Good morning, everybody. I'm gonna run up and get fuel, and then I have to go to L&M and I have to get some little bolts and nuts for the, whatever you call the poles that go on the greenhouse front to back. I've got tons of the connectors, I just don't have all of the little screw things that are needed to attach everything. And since I'm going there, I might as well get some more oil for the tractor. Oh, we got 2 deer in the road up here. Oh, there they go off to the side. Sounds like about 3 to 5 o'clock this afternoon the rain's going to start, and before it's over sometime tomorrow morning it looks like we're going to get another 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch, and then it's going to get windy for a few days. So I want to get a few things done outside, and I need to get into that garden and pick those peas. Then I can shell those or whatever it's called, and Melissa can get them blanched and put into the freezer. Well, that's the last gate that needed to be hung for this first area. Okay everyone, well thanks a lot for watching. I think I'll end this one right now. I'm picking these peas, and she makes twice a year, Thanksgiving and Christmas, she makes pea casserole, and it takes five cans, I think she said, and they're cute, I don't know what they are, little peas. So she looked it up and found out that the kind of peas that they grow are Iona peas, which is what these are. It took her a while to find these seeds. And anyway, when we picked all the peas before, we came up with a can of peas has, you know, it's like 15 ounces or whatever it is. But there's actually only about a little over 9.5 ounces inside the can because there's liquid. So we made 5 bags that had 10 ounces each in it. So that takes care of one of the meals. So now, for the other one, she would need another, 5 bags. I don't know if this will get there, but she also said that she wanted to save some seed. I know we have plenty of peas to make that amount here, but she wanted to save seed because these were kind of expensive. And anyway, so I'm leaving those over there, and there's some over here. And I'll ask her if she still wants to do that, and I guess we'll see how many we get out of this. I think right here is about 4 bags full, after they're shelled out of there. So we'll have to wait and see. I do think, I remember I bought some more of the pea seeds because I had more rows to plant than what we had seeds that she had ordered. So I guess I'll have to wait and see if I can find those too for next year. But for now, we'll get these done. It was sprinkling a little bit ago, and there's more. It's going to be raining out here coming up. I will see you guys on the next video.